Hello, dear Capricorn. Welcome to my channel. This is Soleil Rising, and you're watching your 2023 astrology and tarot reading prediction. So, as you can see here, in the end of my astrology forecast, I'm gonna try to pick up a card and see what cards have to tell Capricorns about their 2023. It's something new that I want to implement in my channel. So let me know if you are interested and you would like this idea. But overall, as you can see here, we have some candles to kind of set the vibe for this 2023 so that it's more chill and more spiritual. I mean, Capricorns are usually like have a lot of things to deal with. So this energy I'm sending you, let me do that. Okay. No, I can't. No, I cannot do that. So maybe I can do this with this one. Yeah. So I'm sending you like positive energy for 2023. These candles are handmade by me and my friend. If you're interested to support my my small startup, please like check the comments down below. But before we begin, please make sure to check your rising sign because that's the most important thing. And this video is probably going to be long, so I don't know, buckle up, like I don't know, prepare like tea or coffee, and let's get into it. 2023 is going to be a very different year. I mean, it's going to be more calm and chill compared to 2022. And there are some important and major ingressions that are happening. Ingression mean like a planet changing the sign, and these are like big planets changing their signs. So that's very important. I'm gonna make a video about that, definitely. Then we have, as usual, 4 retrogrades, Mercury retrogrades per year. Also, we have Venus retrograde that doesn't happen every year, and we also have 4 eclipses for this year. And like 4 is normal, but when it gets more than 4, which happened in 2020, we had 6 eclipses, not normal year. So that was not normal. So 4 is okay. That's how it should be. That's like normal. So I'm gonna start with astrology, and then in the end we will try to do some tarot. And oh my God, Happy New Year! I am really sorry for this delayed video. I was super busy. I was sick. I couldn't literally like talk, and right now I'm doing live because I don't have like Mercury retrograde is hitting hard, and like I don't have enough space, or like my phone is glitching. So I hope Google and YouTube don't like let me down. So I hope it's good excuse for me being so late, but it's okay. We're still doing this. If you're interested in having one-on-one consultation or private reading with me, the links are down below. I'm super happy to help you in whatever you're going through, your spiritual growth and business and career. Like, just go ahead and check out my link and just message me if there is something specific you want. And let's begin. So, something very important. Saturn is our planet. It's Capricorn's planet. Happy birthday to all Capricorns who have birthday and while watching this. Um, Saturn has been in Aquarius from December 2020, and it will be there until 7th of March of this year. And Saturn has been in a second house for Capricorn, so um, that's where your money is at. So financially, there were some kind of restrictions and limitations when it came to, you know, having money for your Capricorns, or you were getting into this new way of stable income. But wherever Saturn goes, it just brings limitations, obstacles. But in the end, you get something stable and long term. So, probably from 2020 December until March of 2023, you were either having problems to have like stable financial income, or you were getting to like stability financially. And usually, Saturn being in the second house of money, it usually brings this like not abundance in finance, but stability. So that's also good. Second house is also your values, what you value in real life. You are probably some of you, because Saturn is like short, it's little, but long term. So I believe for Saturn being in second house, lots of Capricorns rediscovered and analyzed what they really value in their lives, especially like materialistic things. Like before, you would really care about food because second house is also food. But now you, after this Saturn going out of second house, you were probably like letting go of some like ideas before you had like let's say you always have lunch and dinner and then after that you have like dessert, or you always have this like whatever coffee or scone after your food. Now it's like cutting them down and you're like, food doesn't matter to me anymore, like I don't care about food as much anymore. Or maybe you become more conscious about like what you're eating. Look at the sun coming out. I am in Netherlands and the weather here is unpredictable. So then it's also about like before you would care about, I don't know, fancy bag, fancy something, like having something for your house. Now you're like, yeah, it doesn't really matter to me anymore. So that's pretty fun. And from March 7th, Saturn is changing the sign and it's going to Pisces, to your third house. When Pisces goes to third house, you will literally have lack of communication either with your siblings or with people with whom you were close to, with people with whom you were like talking day to day daily. It can mean you will be either taking break from social media and you'll be like, no, no, I'm not wasting my time on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, whatever. So this kind of things are like moving away from your life. And or let's say you really want to, I don't know, be publicly like, have this kind of like YouTube channel, let's say, or whatever. It will be harder because let's say it will be for example, like in my case, I have views, I have followers, but they're very small, but it's steady, but it means that you're building a foundation for your future growth, which is going to be long term. So at first you might be like, oh, this is not working, I don't have enough of like people watching, enough followers, enough whatever, whatever, maybe I should give up. If you give up, this is the thing with Saturn gives you obstacles to learn from and see if you can handle it. So if you cannot handle this kind of like, it's not enough, I cannot do this, it will be gone for you for forever. But if you stick to it and like continue doing it, you will definitely see some good results in the future. It's slow but long term. That's the main message. Okay, moving on to Jupiter, something that Capricorns would definitely love to have. Jupiter is all about expansion, luck, and good luck. So Jupiter has been in Pisces and Aries last year. So that's your third house and your fourth house. So third house means like maybe last year you starting getting more public, getting like more on like online, like on YouTube, on social media, you had some kind of project. And then Aquarius, when Jupiter went to Aries, it went to your fourth house. So there was something to do with your home, with your parents. You were either too very close with your mom, or you were a lot at home, or you were changing places of living because Jupiter is about abroad and immigration. Four is the place where you live in. You were probably moving a lot, changing houses a lot, or you were literally like going abroad to live abroad. And Jupiter is going to be in Aries until 16th of May. So you will experience this like change of your location where you're living, where you're staying until 16th of May. And then from 16th of May, Jupiter is gonna go to your fifth house of love. Jupiter being in the fifth house of love, kids, entertainment, hobbies, businesses, and your feelings, it's the most beautiful thing that can happen to Capricorns because Capricorns are super busy to literally have me time, like have time for their hobbies or like enjoy time because the brain is constantly busy with things like how to make money, how to be stable, what to do, like work, 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 work. And now when Jupiter goes to your fifth house, trust me, like after 16th of May, it's all about like inner love. There will be so much love that you will be literally like being so happy from like breathing air, seeing trees, like butterflies flying. You'll be like having so much inspiration And I can talk a lot about Jupiter being in the fifth house, but let's break it down. First interpretation is that when Jupiter is in the fifth house, the amount of inspiration to create something that you want, the amount of inspiration that you have to build or create something will be a lot. So there will be so much like desire and passion to create something. Literally have a baby, because Jupiter in the fifth house of kids means like you want to have kids, or you will be pregnant and you will have kids, because fifth house is your baby, literally baby as like a human baby, or your like baby like your product. So these are my babies, let's say. I created them, right, very recently, because like Jupiter is already like changing, it's going like and you will be like, I want to create this, I want to publish this, I want to launch this, I want this business. So it's especially for those Capricorns who want to have their own businesses. Perfect, 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 perfect time for um, releasing whatever you have, thinking about like what you want to do, launching things, like creating new things. It's so, so beautiful, right? And Jupiter, it can also mean like financial like growth, expansion. So good luck with that. We also talked about having kids. Then it's also about like having lots of dates. So hopefully for some Capricorns, there will be people coming into your life, um, people who will be like your like love interests, and you will be having lots of dates. You will be spending a lot of time either in your head or literally going out to concerts, to theater, cinema with this new person. Did I say restaurants? Yeah, like having dates and having these feelings inside of you. That's very, very strong. If you're Capricorn rising, this year is like your year, I think, because the amount of love and joy you will have inside of you, it's gonna be beautiful. Um, So another thing for like creative and artistic Capricorns out there, if you're a musician, you're artist, you paint, you draw, you do something with your hobbies that monetizing them, this is the time to monetize them. And this is the time, like let's say you didn't have a muse, you didn't know like where to get this inspiration. This is the time you will have so much inspiration. You will have the muse, you will write about something, you will like it will come easily to write music, to write poems, to paint, to draw, to create, to sell, to it's going to be easier. Okay, moving on to Pluto has been in Capricorn from 2008. And if you were born like after 1998, 1999, you will probably like won't feel much of a difference, because you were probably like kids and you wouldn't see like what's going on. But like if you're a little bit older and during 2008 you were like a teenager or an adult, you will see the transition, because Jupiter entered your first house in 2008. And Jupiter being in Pluto, sorry. Pluto being in the first house of Capricorn means whoever has this like, if you're, I'm talking about right, whole sign system, which is your first house is Capricorn. So when Pluto was in your first house, and it is still there until March 23rd, your reputation, like you as an individual, you were like growing and becoming more influential. So, for example, for people like me who are born like in 1995, we wouldn't like, I'm pretty sure people who are born like, let's say in 2008, how old was I? Like 10, 11, 12? Like, you don't think about it because it's 15 years. Like, it's something that you get used to. But if you look at yourself from outside and observe yourself, what happened in this 15 years, you will see that like for Capricorns during this decade, you as an individual became so influential. People see you differently, people like respect you, people listen to you closely, or like you grew so much that to the eyes of other people you're like, whoa, you don't mess with this Capricorn, you don't say stuff there. If you like, people take you seriously because your personality, It's very influential. It's like the most amazing period for Capricorns from 2008 and 15 in terms of like literally like growth, self growth, like individual growth. It's so strong. And now, from 23rd of March, Pluto will move to Aquarius, to your second house for really short period of time, from 23rd of March until 11th of June. And then it will be like really short, but you will see the difference. You will see the shift. What kind of shift we're talking about? We're talking about money. Money. You will see that during this period, you will experience your next 15 years, your next decade focus. It's not like you will be focusing on it, it's gonna like transitionally happen to you. Second house. It's becoming influential with money. Literally becoming rich. Who doesn't want that? Like, here's the thing with Capricorns. Like Capricorns, everyone thinks like, oh, they want to be rich, they want to have money. No, Capricorns don't want to. They want to have money so that they are not bothered about like comfort, or so that they are not bothered about like, oh, I want to have this expensive something, but I don't have money. They don't want this feeling. That's why they work so hard. They make money so that they don't feel crappy. It's very different from other signs. So for Capricorns, Pluto going to your second house means like you'll become rich. Like financially, you will grow so, or something will end in terms of like your source of income, that you will find something new, especially like your hobby, you monetizing your hobby, your business, having your own business that will bring you lots of money for like next 15 years, 100%. Like it's amazing. You will see. You will see. It's gonna be strong. And the thing is like March till June, right? And then it's gonna go back to Capricorn, so you will have to finish something to do with like putting yourself to the world, like how people will see you for sure for the rest of your life. And then in 2024, you will go back to Aquarius and officially will stay there from like 2025 until like, I don't know, 40, 2000, like 40 something. Like time to be financially like super stable and not care about money as much. But like this is going to be amazing. Another thing we have is like nodes changing the signs. So nodes, south node and north node have been in Taurus and Scorpio for the past year. They were in your fifth and 11th houses. And they will change the sign on 18th of July to Libra and Aries. So what does it mean for you? Last year, and until July, your focus was probably more on, you know, thinking about how you can make, let's say, make money from your business and from your hobbies. So that was your concentration. And during that period, you probably let go of some people in your life that were no longer serving you. And during this period, you probably had lots of like work to do with kids. You were either working with kids or like competing in like attending some kind of competitions, having more fun and experiencing more things because fifth house is love, like it's about love. And in 2023, from 18th of July, we will move to Aries and Libra field. So for me, when I talk about like North Node and South Node, it's usually like your 1.5 year theme. So last year and until July, it was and will be about like your hobbies, how to monetize them, and letting go of people that no longer serve you, letting go of like social media, not being online, and like not really like not being in so like not being social, being kind of like with you in your own bubble and working with yourself mostly. It's not like being isolated, it's more like discovering these beautiful things inside of you to work with. And this year, also for some Capricorns, it was about having kids. You got pregnant and have had babies, or you will be. And now there will be like a shift. So from fifth house, we're gonna go to fourth house, and from 11 to 10. So north node is where we need to head to, and south node is where we need to let go of and learn from. So for you, fourth house is where you need to go towards, and 10th house is when you need to let go of. So during this period, from July until like 2024, your focus will shift from, oh, I need to become, I don't know, like the president, I need to do my career, I need to like get married, to more um your focus will change towards like, where do I want to live? What kind of place I want to settle in, because it's about settling. It's about like, what kind of house do I want? What do I want inside of my house? Again, like, where do I want to live? What kind of communication and interaction I want to have with my parents? Or for some of you, it can be like going into real estate. So that will be like your focus, and what you will be like learning and letting go from, which is like career. I know like it's 10 is actually Capricorn and 4 is Cancer. So to you, it's like shifting. You will need to become more like less thinking about work and career, and more focusing about like, okay, it's time to settle down. Where do I want to stay? Where should I call my home? And who should I call my home? And also, fourth house is like mother. Maybe some of you will be thinking about, what kind of mother do you want to become? And how do you want to become a mother? Okay, next thing we have is eclipses. So I'm not gonna talk about eclipses much. I'm just gonna give the dates. We have 4 eclipses, and these dates are important to not make big decisions or change something drastically in your life, like 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after these dates. So mark them down. So first we have full solar eclipse in Aries on April 20th. Then we have partial lunar eclipse in Scorpio on 5th of May. Then we have partial solar eclipse in Libra on 14th of October, and partial lunar eclipse in Taurus on 28th of October. Mark these dates. And now we will move to transits. We have Jupiter squaring Pluto for you, your fifth house, and your second house will have some kind of tension. So, what does it mean? We have money and your values clashing with your hobbies and your love partner. Maybe there will be some kind of, it's very short period, like 18th of May until 15th of June. So during this period, maybe there will be like some kind of tension when it comes to like, oh, I want to go to concert, but I don't have enough money. Or maybe you will be really thinking about, does it really serve my values if I do this or that, if I go traveling, if I invest so much money into like whatever product that you have. Or yeah, basically there will be this kind of tension revolving around your hobbies, your love, your dating, um, your business, and your kids and money. So maybe your kids want something, and you're like, no, we don't want to spend money on that. There will be like something that will bother you, but it's for a short period of time. Just know that after it's gonna be fine. Then we have Jupiter sextile in Saturn. This is amazing because Saturn is Capricorn's planet. So Jupiter from your fifth house gonna Jupiter, yeah, Jupiter from your fifth house is gonna sextile Saturn in your third house of Pisces. So what does it mean? From It's gonna be from 30th of May until 10th of July. Okay, this period is very crucial for you if you want to become known online for your business and your whatever hobby that you have, because third house is social media, it's trading, it's sales, it's consultations, it's teaching, and your fifth house is your hobby and your business, right? This period is super important to like really enter the market and really become like, hey, I'm the boss. This is my product. This is what I'm doing. This is how am I gonna become influential. But it also like if we're talking about people who don't have business or they have their art, we're talking yeah, if it's art, it's definitely gonna be like fame. If we're talking about like you work for a company, it means like during this period you will be probably like traveling for like business trips. You will have business trips where you will network a lot and make like sales and connections from your work, but it's the work that you really like doing. Same thing for your kids. Probably your kids will go to school because third house it's school, like elementary school, kindergarten, whatever, whatever. And for you, it's definitely also going to be like, okay, my kid is going to school. He or she is like having like new connections. So for you, it's also some kind of new connections, like parents, let's say. Okay, it's really amazing. And for if we're talking about like love, it means you will be like traveling a lot and spending lots of time with your love partner, but literally like traveling a lot, like moving together somewhere, like being so close that you go shopping together, you go about throwing trash together, you're going somewhere like school together, stuff like that. Okay. Or it can literally also mean that you will be providing a course or teaching something to someone, a course that you want to share with other people. So that's really nice as well. Next, we have Neptune, Pluto, and Uranus also sextiling. It's a long period. It's from 5th of August until 23rd of October. It's kind of long period, and for you, I will need to check. For you, it's third house, trades, classmates, first house of yourself, and fifth house of love, business, and hobbies. Guys, like this year is definitely like a year to really let your heart guide you in terms of whatever your work, your business, your love. And like this period is definitely going to bring you so much success in all of these fields that I've mentioned. But it's through your personality. It's you basically you will be the face of, let's say, your art, your work, your business. And like it's such a transformational year for you, especially if you want to have kids. Because for some of you, you will definitely have kids and you will be so busy with your kids, but it's so much fun. Okay. Then we have Venus. Venus will be in Leo um, from the end of June. And then on July 23rd, it's going to go retrograde. And Venus is being like the planet of love and money will be in your eighth house of money. What, okay, what did I say? Like, follow your heart because love in with money in your eighth house of money means that you will be receiving some really good money from the things that you love, from people that you love. So, eighth house is other people's money. It's like your investments or getting invested. Uh, it's inheritance, it's loans and stuff. So, if you were planning to get a loan to start your business or to provide for your kids, green light for you. If you were looking for someone to invest in your business, in your art, perfect time for that. You'll probably see somebody investing in you. Winning a lottery, easy peasy, will happen, could happen for Capricorns during this period. If you have invested in like stock market or whatever, like crypto, there will be some results. So that's also good. And it will be retrograde. So until September something. So it's like long period. It's really amazing financially. Like you will be probably like receiving the money from the work that you are doing. Like, but it's like it's not that something that you work on every single day. It's like the money that comes and you're like, wow, I did not expect this much, but it's really nice. Then, last astrological aspect that I want to talk about is Mercury retrogrades. Here's one thing for sure about Mercury retrogrades. It's something that happens every year, 4 times usually, can be more. Whew. And it will Mercury retrograde influences the most, people who have something in Virgo or Gemini, definitely they get influenced by this. How? Things can get delayed, things can go not the way that you want it to go. Um, they delay literally like you order something, it comes later. You ship something, it never arrives, or it breaks, or something happens. Let's say you sign a contract or you upload a video, and then after it's done, you realize that something is wrong. Do you see how much I said blah, blah, blah? It's because I'm more influenced because of the Virgo thing that I have. And at the moment, we have Mercury retrograde in Capricorn. So for Capricorns, that's like Capricorn risings, that's your first house. So from 29th of December of 2022 until 18th of January. And for people who are mostly like more influenced by Mercury retrograde, it's going to continue until 7th of February. Mercury retrograde in the first house means literally anything. Anything related to you without involving other people, but it's mostly like your style. You will be like, urged to change your style, but don't. It's better if you go back to your old style, or let it grow, let it don't bleach it, like let it just go, get back to your old habits, get back to your old style. So it's perfect time for analyzing, redoing things that you have started before and you stop doing it. It's perfect time for like really rethinking things in your life. It's definitely not the time for starting something new, having surgery, buying something expensive. If you do so, make sure to double check all the numbers, all the letters. Make sure to check your passport. Make sure to save the receipts. That's important. Trust me, this is important. Do it. If I say you have to save the receipts or wait until the retrograde is over, then buy something for yourself. Trust me, trust me. I get burned by Mercury retrograde every time. I'm like, no, next time I'm not gonna do it. And then I'm like, no, but I have to buy these shoes because I need shoes. And then I buy them, and then they just literally destroy my life, and I cannot return them. So save the receipts. Try to not spend your money on something expensive. Wait until it's over. Next Mercury retrograde, April 21st until May 15th. For highly influenced from April 7th until May 31st, it's in Taurus in your fifth house, so exes are coming back. Definitely, exes are coming back for business and for like artistic people out there. Perfect time to reconsider old projects that you had, old song, old painting, redo it, improve it, perfect it, and release it. The next one is from August 23rd until September 15th. It's in Virgo in your ninth house, ninth house of traveling. During this period, I'm telling you, for others, August 4th until September 30th, you will have this urge to travel. You will have this urge to learn a new language. You will have this urge to take new courses. Don't. Do not. This period perfect for going back to places that you have already been to. Perfect time to go get back to the language that you have started and you didn't finish it. Just start it all over again. Retaking exams, taking this, like, I don't know, topic, whatever exam, language exam that you wanted to take and you maybe fail or you couldn't do it again. This time you will do it. If you sued someone and it didn't work out last time, sue them again. Do things that you started, didn't work out, or you let it go, do it again. Trust me, it will work this time for sure. And the last one, it's going to be again in Capricorn from December 13th until January 2nd, 2024. For others, highly influenced, it's going to start from November 25th. And it's the same thing with something with you individually. So, astrologically, these are the transits and aspects that are happening for you, my dear Capricorns. But look at this. I'm gonna try to see what cards have for you. So you can leave in comments like if I should continue, if I should implement tarot cards in my readings, in my videos, or make like separate tarot videos, because this is something new that I am experimenting with. And I have been doing this and I was like hesitant, but I feel like this year is the time for tarot because I got these for my birthday, and I'm like feeling so connected with them that I want to like share what they have to tell other people, what they have to tell you. So let's see what these cards have to tell Capricorns for 2023. This is important because I'm also a Capricorn. So it's not going to be like a whole like reading. It's just whatever card comes out. Usually one, two, three. Like last video with Sagittarius, like all horses came out. All horse cards that you can imagine, they all came out, and I'm like, huh, Sagittarius don't want to know about these things, but look, the cards have a lot of things to say. So let's see, what do the cards have to tell Capricorns in 2023? I feel like I have to like cleanse them a little bit. So, oh, oops. Okay, nice, nice, guys. This is it. The card is like, hello, I'm here. You don't have to pull me up. I'm already here. It's Ace of Pentacles. It's, as you can see, Capricorn is here. It's Earth card. Ace of Pentacles. It's literally financial growth and stability. This is what I've been talking about. Like Pluto going to your second house means financially you will like grow and bloom and shine so hard that you won't be bothered about money anymore from this year and onwards. I love this card. Come on, like what Capricorn doesn't like coins? Like this is so pretty. Like look at that. But it's just basically confirming what I've been talking about, Pluto going to your second house and making sure that financially you no longer struggle. Come on, it's important for us, but it can, if you had like yes or no question, this is definitely yes and an answer. Um, it can also mean stability and growth in whatever project you are planning to do. So if you want to have like some kind of business or work on your hobbies, it's gonna be slow, steady, but definitely look at the amount of coins. Not the amount, the size of the coin is big. But if something's telling me do it again, do more. So what else do these cards have to tell Capricorns? What else do you want to tell Capricorns about 2023? Oh, okay. Ooh, mm-mm. We have Five of Cups. And then after that, we had the Temperance. So you can check these cards by yourself if you want like extra clarity and extra information. Ace of Pentacles, Temperance, and Five of Cups. Okay, this is something that, like Five of Cups, it's something that you will have to let go of because he is literally like crying over whatever is still here, but he doesn't see that there is something more behind him. So he's like, oh, something happened, something is lost. And I'm like, so sad. But like, no, turn around, check this out. There is something more. Plus, we have like Scorpio and Mars there. Scorpio is something hidden. So here, it's right behind you. You don't see it because for you it's hidden. So there is something that you don't see, but you're crying over something that is gone or spilled, and you're like, oh, this is so bad. Like it's this could be about people, like some kind of let's say if we're talking about love, this means like, oh, I will never find the person of my life, and you're like, oh, there's nobody for me. Like universe is telling you, no, turn around. There are other options. You just don't see it because Scorpio is all about like secrets, something hidden that you kind of really do not see. And then Mars here, Mars is the planet of action. It's also the planet of Scorpio. So I guess instead of crying over something that is gone, something that is no longer serving you, people that are no longer serving you. Move away and take some other actions and see what's going to happen. Then this card to me, it's the Temperance. It's like literally waiting over, like waiting this 2 cups that this guy is not seeing. Here we have 2 cups, and she's just like holding these 2 cups. Do you see 1 cup here and 1 cup here? And she's like, which one is better? So you have options. You have options. If there were something like, oh, don't think I have any other option, or like, I don't know what to do, you do. Open up your eyes. Here are they. Here are they. You just have to see them and choose. I guess, I don't know, that's the message. But in terms of money wise, don't worry, guys. We will be fine. 2023 is our year for money. But if we're talking about love, it's probably definitely, to me, it would be like somebody new coming and you just don't see it because you want this, like you have this idea of a person that you want to have, and then you're like, you had someone in your life and you're like, oh, I want my next person to be like that, or I will never find someone like that. No, you won't find someone like that because it's gone. Something else. There are some other people with other things that they can offer. You have to grab it, take it. Come on, guys. We can do this. 2023 is our year to rock and become financially stable, rich, and influential. I really hope you liked this video. Please make sure to subscribe, like, share with others, and please let me know what do you think about including tarot in my readings. And Happy New Year again. Have an amazing, abundant, and positive year. And I'll see you on my next video. And I'm ending the stream. Bye bye.